Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Fong, thinking right out here in the lab where I do what I do for you, and I got something nice for you today. Let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking, mission, that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline, practice daily, will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with that? Let's get there together. Let's do it. I asked the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical, but if you don't have the answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm a spiritual alarm clock here too. Wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. Another personal one from the dome, no books. This is a life lesson. Let's go. Rightism. Right thinkers, let's talk about self-mastery. Yeah, we back there again. My goal is to have you master yourself. And these are things I'm trying to give you that you can do to do just that. That's my mission. That's why I do it for you. Self-mastery is using your self-knowledge. When? Daily. That's righteous living, virtuous living, okay? You building up equity by doing what's right on a day-to-day basis that will serve you in the long run. Watch this. So let's talk about self-mastery is the goal for all right thinkers. And as a sage, I cannot do what's right in any situation in life. I have to do the right thing. That's self-mastery, holding yourself accountable to do what? What's right. Not what I want, not how I feel, nope. Just what's right. And when you do that, he's watching, okay? And personally, I hold myself accountable. That's the only person you need to worry about. To what? Control my emotions, my anger, my actions, always. When you're in control of you, you don't do dumb things. You don't put yourself in bad predicaments. Moving on, that's righteous living. If you want to gain self-mastery as a right thinker, you have to put in the work yourself. When? Daily. Daily. Again, there you go. Everything that you do for you, everything that self has to be done daily. Okay, you got to live it. And daily practice of righteous and virtuous living, aka right thinking philosophy or Maya, you will get better at life. I did. That's all I did. Nothing special, nothing different. Just worked on bettering myself by doing the things I taught or I learned to do. And I implemented it and I got better at it. Now I can teach others how to do it. Sorry, get excited. But that's why when I say I do what I do, it's for you to get you. I'm adamant about that. My passion is when I get excited, that's when I'm trying to get a point across. And I'm good by what choice? I used to be, I wasn't always good. Didn't always want to do good. Could care less about doing good. Now that's all I want to do. Different person, different mindset, different results in life. How about that? When I had my conversation with God, and I told you a long time ago, listen to body voice, clear as a bell. Yeah, I've been on a mission ever since, and that's been what? Teaching my philosophy to those who want to learn it and living it and showing them how it's done. last 5 years, I use that conversation with my higher self. Excuse me. I used to have that same conversation with my lower self. They was comfortable with me serving him, okay? AKA the devil, my ego self. That's all ego. That's what ego look like. Young. That's what it looks like old. Not a good look, trust me. And I can tell you what I know about God. I also can tell you what I know about that other guy, my ego. Okay, the devil, y'all call him. So two different people. Remember, the devil don't exist. You as an individual, when you don't do what's right, you become the devil. What the devil? In opposition to God, what's right? It's your choice. I choose to do what's right now. Total different thing. And that's what I'm trying to show you. All that nonsense, nope. Just do what's right for yourself. Everything else, take care of yourself. That's all you control is oneself. So God is spirit, aka energy. With what? Knowledge, aka conscious. That means all knowing, all encompassing. So in order for you to be like that, you have to know thyself. My job is to get the information for you to do just that. That's why I do it for you. Moving on. If you claim to believe and serve God, religious people, doing what's right is a must, not a choice. Nope, a must. If you claim to be a God follower and you ain't doing the things you need to for God, that's on you. You are responsible for that. That's a covenant called consequences. Something we don't know about, obviously, but I'll teach you about it. Don't worry. If you get mad and not better, you're not the master of yourself. I was on the, if you disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. My mode of life, and I've lived a long time, felt that way. I'm just starting to understand that don't always work. Okay? Again, learning life lessons as you live. I'm saying that's my philosophy. I ain't saying it's right or perfect. I'm just saying it's mine. It's how I do. If you do me, I'm going to do you. I keep telling you. I tell you that all the time. I don't have no. I'm very vengeful. If you do something to me, I want to enact what you did to me to you, so you can understand how it feels. That's all. That's fair. I look at eye for an eye. So if you do me, I'm gonna do you. And if I get a position, I'm telling you, I will. Oh, you gotta be forgiven. No, I don't. No, I don't. That's according to your book, not my book. Moving on. So yeah, and I know I'm getting wiser. Why? I used to get mad with people who pissed me off or mistreated me. Now I get better. That's the difference. We ain't going there. This ain't that lesson. Wise men know that he or she who makes you mad controls you, not you. So if you can upset me, you controlling me, not me. If I let you control me, that's again on me. If I don't allow that, then it don't work. Simple as that. That's self-mastery. What somebody else do shouldn't trigger you to react in the wrong manner. That's ignorance. That's just the quick knee-jerk reaction. I know personally I'm growing. Why? In wisdom every day. What do you mean? Because I live the way I speak or teach. I put it to use. I practice it every day. Sometimes some people is annoyed when they don't see it that way. Don't care. Don't really care. I don't let nobody validate what I do. Simple as that. With every life experience, that's the best teacher. I can talk till I get blue in the face. But until you have your own experience, my lessons means nothing. So that's my point. I give them for you can use them and you'll know. You get to show the world that you know you. Conduct, carry yourself, position yourself in that manner, and they will know. You ain't got to run. I'm so. Nonsense. Okay. If you piss me off, that guy, before, you would know it. Because I let it, because I'm going to let you know. Now, you'll never know. And a lot of people that piss me off, and it don't faze me. That's how I know I'm personally getting better. Moving on. You're the only judge of you, because guess what? At Judgment Day, you're going to be the judge. So get used to doing it now. Hold yourself accountable. If you reflect and you look at yourself, aka check yourself, introspect, then you will make the proper adjustment that you think you should do for yourself. Don't have to be told, well, you should be doing this, you should be doing that. You should know you. That's my point. Right living, again, is just what? Doing the right thing. When? Daily. All the time. You can be right every now and then. You can do the right thing when it suits your fancy. You have to hold yourself accountable. Hence, right living. I walk the walk of what I learn and what I teach. I live my teachings. Simple. That's why I got the title. Why? I'm going to do what I should do. And knowing right from wrong means absolutely nothing. It's you doing either right or wrong that's going to be dealt with. You reap what you sow. If you do good, you got to get good in return. You can't do bad and expect good, or you can't do good and think or look for something bad. It don't work that way. Moving on. Self-mastery means what? It means that you have gained total control over yourself. No one else can control or manipulate you. That's what self-mastery is. I would not be moved, swayed, or taken advantage of in no way. Moving on. I used to do what I felt. If I'm good, you're gonna get good. If I'm mad, somebody's gonna pay for that. They're gonna suffer my wrath. Okay, that's the ignorant attitude. And back in the day, I did what I felt, I did what I thought, or I did what I wanted to do. And that's all ego-based mentality. And I know that for a fact now. Why? At the time I was doing it, I didn't have a clue. That's why. Now I know better. I'm not going to be an a-hole. Simple. That's what most of y'all are who think egoistic and act egoistic. That's all. You become an a-hole to certain people. They're going to see you that way because that's what you are when you do those things. That's all. You can't be an a-hole this minute and be good the next. Confusing. No balance. Okay? What happened? Last one, wrapping it up. This is a short lesson. I need to be doing a whole bunch of my man. Pastor say, it don't take long to tell the truth. So I don't do a whole bunch of talking. Living your best life is your decision. Okay? And when you living right daily, that's your best life. That's all I do. Nothing special. But I make sure I get to enlighten you so you can have the same opportunity, learn and implement what you're learning and manifest yourself and become your best self. That's my mission. So it should be your goal if you're a right thinker. So when you're doing what's right, it should be daily. What happens for yourself? You're doing what you're doing, you so to speak. That means you're taking care of you, taking care of you. Everything you need to do, you're doing. That's called right living. And you should do this when? Daily. Well, I live right today and don't live right, tomorrow. I live right yesterday, but today I'm going to just wild out. Routine, consistency, perseverance, consistent, and you will succeed in whatever venture you're on. Those are qualities that help you be successful. That's all. If you're still claiming to be good, but you're sneaking and creeping, you're definitely not living right. I don't need to know your business. Don't care. But I'm just telling you, if you're doing those things, you ain't right living. Being transparent, being upfront, being, good and faithful to your wife or your mate, all those things is living right. If you're not doing them, don't claim to be living right. Why? Because he know you're not, and you won't be rewarded for those actions. That's why. But you sure will get karma call. Doing what's best for you is not selfish. No. Just the right thing. That's what I do. If it's right, I'm going to do it. Never mind if it's good, bad. Nuh-uh. If it's right, that's what. Hold yourself accountable to serve your higher self. And all he wants is what? Divine and righteous good actions. When you perform them, he'll reward you. When you don't, he'll send karma. So it's like punishment. Karma ain't a blessing. Don't get it twisted. Karma gives you what you deserve. God gives you blessings. If you do what's right, again, in his eyes, then you will be blessed for that. If you're doing other stuff, you get the proverbial knock, okay? That's all based on you. And if I'm living my best life, that gives me the right to teach others to do the same. That's all I'm trying to say and show you. That's why I do what I do. It's for you. But I live my life for me. Okay, simple. Last one, wrapping it up again. I appreciate you. Didn't want to take up too much of your time because y'all don't like to be taught certain things, but I do it. If you're not living it and you haven't mastered it, what is it? Life. Okay? If you ain't living right, if you haven't mastered oneself, you shouldn't be teaching it. That should be the criteria, okay? But we're in the information age, so everybody has freedom of what? Give information. Again, I'm letting my right thinkers know. We're in the information age. That means get information, get the information, but know and have your what? Discernment to know good information from bad information. That's all. That's your choice. That should be your decision making all the time. That's my yacht. That's the lesson. Hope you got it. Again, self mastery is having total control over oneself. Claiming self-mastery don't mean jack. That's the lesson. And in closing, right thinkers, may you all know thyself. May you all live to be 100, me 100 miles a day. And I do know myself. So I don't want to know that all my right thinkers who know themselves have passed away. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. I'll be back.